And I believe we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second stream of this Hollow Knight Steel Soul run. So, in the last series, last stream, we managed to clear out the fungal wastes. Well, the early part of fungal wastes, and we also have now all the money for the Lumafly lanterns. The plan is to clear out the Crystal Peak, and then after that, maybe we'll go through the Royal Waterways, though I'm not too sure. Maybe it's probably better for us to go towards the City of Tears only and complete that area as well. But anyways, okay, so first let me just get the Lumafly lantern. We'll talk to Cornifer's wife over here in a small amount of time. But anyways, okay, let me just get this too while we are at it. But anyways, for anybody who didn't watch the last stream, the White Savior, the maiden woke in darkness. Confused, she reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at all sides, burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Okay, this is basically the, fantasy writing of this girl, Bretta, that we saved in the previous episode, but yeah. Okay, so now I need Sly's shop, basically, which is over here. But let's go ahead and get some of his stuff. More specifically, a freaking lantern that costs 1800 geo, which is crazy, but oh well, we definitely need it. As for the other things, we don't really need anything else, but I think we can take either the Gathering Swarm Charm, or we can get another Mass Shard. That will never hurt us. But anyways, okay, can I buy another one? That might just give us an extra health shard, allowing... Okay, never mind, I'm barely behind. Okay, in that case, I think I'll just take the Gathering Swarm Charm, and now we will go to the Crystal Peak and get some more stuff for our run to continue, and then we will just complete the game. Well, once we reach the end game, of course. Which, by the way, we will be doing the true ending of this game because I want to get 112% on Steel Soul over here. But anyways. Alrighty then. Which, by the way, now that we have the Mantis Claw, we should be able to get this King's Idol over here. Oh, it was a Harness Seal. I do not know why I always remember this as a King's Idol. But yeah, before we move on to the Crystal Peak, although the path is from here only, I want to, collect all my grub money. But did I even rescue 10 grubs, by the way? I was, rescuing all the grubs I could. So that, I could get the grub song charm. And okay, let's see what he gave us. I think this must be a soul vessel, right? Or is this a mass shard? Oh, it is mass shard. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, that's pretty good. That gives us an extra amount of HP, which we will definitely take. But anyway, was that all? Okay, oh my god. Okay, so we definitely need to, rescue more grubs, but hey man, we can do that once we are out of this area. But anyways, okay, so till then, let's continue our journey through. Okay, so first, now I need to remember where do we exactly need to go in order to reach the Crystal Peak. But anyways, okay, let me just do that, and then get rid of this too. And let's see how much we can do in the Crystal Peak. Oh wait, hold up. This I will definitely take. We need 10 of these guys in order to get the Grub Song Charm, so that's on the agenda as well. But for that, we need to unlock more of this, game. So far we have managed to beat the, Soul Master. I think that was the last boss we did in the previous stream. So we have City of Tears. We had defeated the Mantis Lords. We have dealt with, I think, all the bosses in Green Path, right? I think the only bosses you have are, Okay, so this is the path to the Crystal Peak. Okay, that's good to know. But anyways, okay, let me just get rid of these guys real quick. And now let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, but I forgot to open this area. Okay, never freaking mind then. We need to go around. Not that big of a deal, I think. And... Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Oh, wait, but we can't access... Actually, wait a second. I'm completely misremembering. No, we can access this because we have the Descending Dark. And unfortunately, yeah, because we have the Desolate Dive, yeah, once you get that, this bug starts to lose her mind. Mila. Bury my body, cover my shell. What meaning in darkness? Yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever, till light blooms again. Yeah, so this is one of the most cheerful characters in Horror Night, and unfortunately, she's used as an example of just how the Radiance's infection affects the world of bugs in this game. And yeah, so she is you can meet her at the very beginning of this game, but yeah, then she's like really happy. She's just happily mining all of this crystal gems, whatever these things are. But unfortunately, yeah, once you start to get the things to actually progress in this area, yeah, she will start to lose her mind, and well, you'll see what happens later. Because in order for her to completely lose her mind, you need to collect the crystal heart, which is the main ability you get from this area. But anyways, okay, so Crystal Peak is actually one of the places I remember where when I was first doing the crystal, or the Steel Soldier challenge. Yeah, this is where I lost one of my first runs. So yeah, this place is kind of scary for me, but let's hope that I know how to deal with it right now. But anyways, okay, yeah, first of all, oh yeah, by the way, for these guys, you're only meant to hit them from the front, but for some reason, if you upward slash, you can hit them even from behind, which is always a bit weird to me. I have no idea why that works, but hey man, definitely useful if you are ever stuck with these guys, around, blocking your path. But anyways, okay, I don't think we need this. Alright then, in that case, let me just get through this place. By the way, there are a lot of stuff in the Crystal Peak that we can make use of. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna try and collect all of that stuff, because we should be able to. We have all the abilities at the very least. Anyways, okay, get him. Oh hey Arcane, welcome to the stream, my dude. You are pretty much on time. I have just started streaming right now. We got the Lumafly Lantern, and yeah, now I'm in Crystal Peak trying to get through this area. Technically, I don't really need the Crystal Heart. Actually, no, we do need it for the 100% of the game. If we were just beating the game normally, yeah, there's no need to actually come over here, because yeah, none of the items you get here are actually required. But anyways, let's see. I think we're supposed to go over here. I don't remember where Cornifer spawns in this place. Although I remember the general direction where he spawns, but yeah, without the map and without my knowledge of this game anymore, it's gonna be difficult to navigate through this place, because this place can be a little bit of a maze, if I can be honest. But anyways, dude, yeah, by the way, I remember in your streams you had also asked about this place from me. So yeah, did you ever clear this place, or like you have already cleared this area at this point? Okay, and then these guys are always annoying to deal with, but the one thing you need to always keep in mind is that they can be killed. You just need to use your souls to do so. You're stuck here. Where are you stuck exactly? I mean, to be honest, this area is kind of a maze-like area, but where are you exactly stuck? Which, by the way, speaking of getting stuck, yeah, this is an invisible wall. I remember this much. But yeah, actually, can you make this jump? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Oh, we can. Oh my god. Okay, well, we can make this jump, but now can I go back? Oh, okay. Oh my god, we can actually make it back. Okay, well, that is definitely cool. I think technically it is possible to pogo off of those crystals to, what do you call it? It's the bench boss. He beat me and I didn't have the energy to make my way back to him. The bench boss? Wait, did you die to the freaking Crystal Guardian? He's the only boss in this area, right? I don't remember if there was any other boss in the Crystal Peak over here. Yeah, because the bench boss, he's the only one, right? Okay, first let me just deal with this. Wait, really? You lost to the Crystal Guardian and then you gave up? Or like, what? Okay, well, that is definitely something new to me, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, let me just get this dude first. But, okay, oh my god. Oh, wait, can you not? No, you can destroy it. Okay, I'm not even sure what was happening over there. Maybe I'm just used to Hornet's, what do you call it, a pretty long range downward slash. Oh, you were in a different... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that would really suck if you were. Because, yeah, I think the only bench in this game, or like, in this area, at least the one that you can get, is from the freaking Crystal Guardian. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but that would be weird. But anyways, okay, let me just cross this. And I think we're supposed to cross this area, right? Okay, cool. But anyways, okay. Alright, and yeah, then we just do this and stop this. Which, by the way, yeah, I know that this stops these, like, machines, whatever these things are. But, yeah, like, is there any point to doing them? Like, technically, you're not really, like, in any danger from dying from these, if I can be honest. But, anyways. Okay, chill out, dude. Okay, you know what? Let me just, well, miss, I suppose. Actual plan was over there was to actually, hit them with the freaking soul. But I'm clearly too bad at this game for that right now. But anyways, by the way, how are you doing, dude? Do you plan to stream today? Anything? Because, yeah, I saw on your, schedule that, what do you call it? You had a TBD stream. But anyways, okay, at least I have the freaking map of this place now. Too bad I don't... Oh my god, I should have bought the wayward compass. I don't need it, I think. I know the map of this, game a little bit better. So, I think I should be fine. But, that those could also be famous last words. But anyways, okay, yeah, speaking of the, bench boss. Well, he's just right up ahead. But first, I think the elegant key is over here only, right? Because, yeah, we need that before we move on. Let me just see. Okay, no, this is the area forward. Okay, well, I guess that's fine too, I suppose. But anyways, okay, yeah, let's get the bench boss. Okay, oh my god. Alright. Yeah, here he is. Okay, you just got home from park with family and you got popsicles, huh? Oh, nice, dude. Do you like popsicles, or is it just something that your son likes? But anyways, okay. Yeah, this is not too big of a deal to deal with this guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's one of the bosses I always mess up a Radiant run on. For some reason. I have no idea why. But anyways, down goes the freaking Crystal Guardian. But anyways, okay. Now that we had the bench. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get to his upgraded version without the double jump. So... Oh well. By the way, I'm pretty sure this glitch was patched, but there's a charm in this game called the Defender's Crest. And in previous versions of Hornet, what you could do, equip the Defender's Defender's Crest. And what the Defender's Crest does is that it creates an aura around your character, and anybody who is caught within that aura takes slight amounts of damage. So what you can do is that while he's sitting over here, you can just stand close to him. He takes damage from the Defender Crest's aura, and then he just dies. So you can just kill him without even fighting him. It was a pretty funny glitch, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it got patched later down the line. So yeah, with that, we have dealt with the Crystal Guardian. Though obviously he didn't die, he jumped up. But yeah, unfortunately we can't deal with him right now. Also, I think we have already been here before. So yeah, I need the path up. But I don't think we can go up from here. Okay. Let me just go around and, yeah, progress to the upper area of this place. Because, yeah, by the way, okay. Oh, yeah, here's the elegant key, right? Or like shopkeeper's key, sorry, not the elegant key. The elegant key is unlocked by the shopkeeper's key, You need a key to unlock another key. But anyways, wait, what? Mango with chili sauce frozen inside. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a very weird taste to me, if I can be honest. I've never had a popsicle because I don't think do we get them in India? If we do get them, I have never, had one, if I can be honest. But anyways, quite the view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you, I suspect it would be quite intimidating if not for your small stature. Oh, don't worry, dude. Somebody is very, very scared of us. But, that's what we're trying to do in this Steel Soul Run. We're going to try and reach them. But anyways. But yeah, by the way, fun fact about this place. Yeah, you don't actually need the double jump to get over here. You can just, basically get to this place without even getting the double jump. But yeah, it's always recommended that you get it because obviously it makes dealing with these guys a little bit easier. Though luckily it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But, okay, oh my god. Well, it can become a big deal if you fall. But anyways. Okay, hold 1 second, dude. I saw you chatting. Okay, yeah, let me just get rid of this guy first. And yeah, I need to go up because the downward area... Although I think this downward area has a grub, right? Man, I need the grubs too. I didn't have enough for the, grub song charm. Because I need that. But yeah. It's called Shamoyeda. I think that's what it's pronounced. My god, I probably am butchering its name. But anyway. Oh, so you grew. So that's something you have had as a child, huh? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Mixing something like a hot sauce with something sweet, yeah, that is... let's say that sounds like a cringeworthy taste to me. But, every culture has a way to make weird dishes work sometimes. But anyways, okay. But yeah, anyways, okay, let's see if I remember how you can progress through this area without the double jump. Because yeah, this area is very much intended to be beaten with the double jump. But yeah, let's see if I can do that without the double jump. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my freaking god. Alright. First of all, I'm taking way too much damage than I would actually like. I want to like this Steel Soul Run to just end over here. But any freaking ways, let me just do this. And yeah, now I need this guy to come up here. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, so first part of this plan is done. And now this one. Okay, come on. Alright, cool. Let me just keep myself on full health. Because yeah, we might be trying this a lot. But anyways, okay. Now let's see this. Can I do this one? Okay, hold up 1 second, guys. Okay, oh my god. Okay, that dumbass just got himself killed. Okay, that was a bit weird. Okay, yeah, this is why I needed the grub song charm, by the way. Okay, yeah, okay, I survived. Cool. Okay, and then we got through here. And yeah, I think the peak should be just right up ahead, I suppose. But anyways, okay, hold up. Let me just get this guy too, and then let me heal. Okay. Alright, almost made it to the peak, guys. Almost made it to the peak. Okay, oh my god. Actually, do I even need to go through there? I don't think I need to, right? Or do I? Maybe I don't need to, honestly. Let's see. Can't you just like pogo off of that? Okay, I don't think so. Also, am I about to lose the run over here? Well, I mean, I suppose I could always, save quit out of here. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, my freaking downward pogo is not working. Okay, hold up a second, guys. Okay, oh my freaking god, I'm about to die. Okay, hold up 1 second. Yeah, let's not lose the run right over here. We can always survive, remember? But anyways, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can get to the, peak. Man, I'm not gonna lie, when I, first played this game, I was able to get to the peak, like, very easily. I'm messing it up right now, though. Probably because I'm way too nervous to actually do the trick. Because, it's kind of risky, as you saw over there. But luckily, I have my methods of, trying to get through Steel Soul. At least I, remember some of the techniques. But anyways, yeah, let's see if we can get to that peak. Because there's something on the peak that will help us, complete our 112% goal for this run. But any freaking ways, dude. Although to be fair, we can always wait for the double jump to occur. But anyways, okay, I messed up the freaking double jump. Okay, hold up. Can I get it? You have mangoes where you're at? Oh yeah, obviously, dude. Like, I can't imagine not having mangoes, dude. But yeah. Like what? Mango is your like favorite fruit or something like that? I'm not gonna lie, my personal favorite is where's the banana? Don't make any weird comments about that, please. Keep those to yourself. But anyways, yeah, my favorite fruit is banana. But yeah, we have mangoes here too. I'm not a huge fan of mangoes just because I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just weird. I just don't like the feeling of eating a mango. I like the taste is not bad. It depends on what kind of mango you ate. But yeah, dude. Mango is not something that I prefer. Most of the time. Yeah, oh yeah, they're pricey over here too. I'm not gonna lie. What do you call it? Fruits in India are generally pretty pricey. Even orange, the cheapest one I would say are very much like oranges, but even oranges cost like a fortune if I can be honest. It's definitely crazy. But yeah, mangoes are definitely up there as well. But yeah, anyways. Okay, let me just try to get to the... My favorite fruit? You forgot? Don't tell me this is a D's Nuts joke over here, by the way, dude. Because that would be cringe for me. I hope that answered your question, by the way, what my favorite banana... Or what my favorite fruit is. But anyways, okay. At least this crystal respawns, that's good. Alright. Okay, oh my god. Need this guy to not take away my, little amount of health that I already have. Yeah, dude, what can I say? Sometimes you just have favorites that you can't admit to the world because the world is a cruel place. It will ruin everything with something even stupider, to be honest, than you can think. If there's one thing where creativity of humankind can never die, it's for stupid things. But anyways, that's how the world actually runs, so, But, alright. What, my favorite fruits, huh? Okay, I mean, I guess I hope that she likes the answers, I suppose, that I gave. But anyways, dude. Okay, oh my god. I'm pretty sure there's a invisible wall. No, it's a freaking, what do you call it, breakable wall over here somewhere. But I don't remember where it is. Alright. By the way, perfect kill on them. Papaya, huh? Why can't you stand papaya? What's wrong with the, small amount of papaya, my dude? Okay, oh my god, can this guy... Alright, there we go. Alright, back at this one again. Also, can this guy just KO himself? Okay, oh my god. I mean, he did KO himself, but his dumbass also, took away my HP. Not appreciated, dude, in one bit. Okay, oh my god. Alright, I need to be, a bit careful with my pogos over here. Okay, my god. I don't think I can make it from here. Jackfruit, huh? I mean, I guess jackfruit is also decent. I'm not gonna lie, jackfruit was something that I liked as a kid, but I don't like it as an adult for some reason. I have no freaking idea why. Jackfruit isn't even that bad. Well, it certainly is, I don't think it's as bad, at least with how bad my skill is currently, because, oh my god, dude. These used to be so easy for me. My god, I can't do them at this point. Let's just move on, I think. It's not like I need that stuff right now anyways. But I want to do something more interesting than this anyway. Though, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm messing up pogos this much, boy, I dread the Path of Pain. Because, yeah, I do plan to do Path of Pain for this run as well. Because, if we are gonna do the true ending, why not do the Path of Pain, But that's something that will probably be happening much later in the game. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get right ahead. And, okay, oh my god. Yeah, let's get the crystal heart first, because why not? Honestly, maybe with the crystal heart we can just make it. The top over there. Okay, oh my freaking god. Please don't let me die over here. This was, if he had Gruff Song, this wouldn't be that big of a problem, but Yeah, I'm stupid and I didn't get it. Also, oh my god, I need to pay attention first, by the way, during these jumps. Oh, okay, oh my god. Okay, wait 1 second. Alright, chill out, dude. Okay, is there an easy source of, what do you call it, souls over here somewhere? But unfortunately, no, because these guys are too weak, and those guys cannot be found for souls. Although this guy can be, though. So there's that, I suppose. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god. Okay, chill out, guys. Okay, wait, that's kind of bad. Okay, you know what? Never mind. At least we always have our trusty, save quit, to save the run. I'm not gonna lie, if I had a death counter, I would probably put all of these onto the death counter, immediately. This many times we have failed the Steel Soul run because, yeah, these areas are pretty much guaranteed death. But anyways, okay, hold up a second. Let me just, try and get my focus correct and not mess up this stuff too much. Okay, we're supposed to go down, right? My god, I forgot the areas in this game, if I can be honest. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we were. Also, now this is on alternative timings. Okay, I mean, that's whatever. Okay. Yeah, I really hope I got this, dude, but I'm not gonna lie. So far, it's not looking very hot for me. Though I'm not gonna lie, these things, the hitbox is definitely BS. I remember this much. Yeah, like, come on, man. Sometimes they just don't hit you, when they should have really hit you, and then they hit you sometimes. But anyways, at least I managed to clear this one out, so that's cool. But anyways, okay. Alright, so with this, we should be able to access... hold on a second. What does this even open the access to? I forgot. Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Hold up. Okay, my god. I'm trying to hit him for souls, but he's making it difficult. But anyways, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll just save quit because I think the area I'm supposed to go to is above me. So yeah, let me just do that real quick. And yeah. By the way, yeah, how was your day? Other than, your day in the park. Alright, I mean, that's something. Okay, let's just go down here. And yeah, save this glove, because why not? But yeah, okay, now I think there's a wall over here somewhere. Yeah, this one. And I'm pretty sure this area is also BS, because yeah, there are these guys like flying. And then, I'm pretty sure there are like, also, I don't remember what they're called, but like, these freaking stalactites or stalagmites. I'm not even sure what the upper ones are called. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of him. Oh, okay, well, it's good to know that your day is going good. But anyways, okay, oh my god, I needed the freaking, crystal heart to get through that. But anyways, at least we can land in the resting grounds, which, you know what? Yeah, I think I should probably do this anyway because, yeah, I'm missing out on so many of the dream bosses in this game without doing this. But anyways, my day has just started, dude. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning. But anyway, to protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher in her archive surrounded by the fog and mist. Lurien the watcher in his spire looking over the city. And Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Harrowless lasts eternal. Well, I don't know about eternal, dude. But anyway, dreamer locations added to the map. Though I already remember where these guys are located. Like, they are pretty important to the game. But anyway, go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals, by the vessel, or by that captive light. Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seal remains. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. And yeah, to uphold that duty, they're just gonna transport me into the dream world and trap me over there. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. Anyways, by the way, dude, you figure out what you're playing after Max Payne? Oh yeah, I'm doing GTA 4. I've just recorded like 4 episodes for it before the stream, and yeah, that's what we'll be doing after, like, what do you call it? I think from tomorrow only I'll start to upload its episodes, but I'm not too sure on that one. Also, I'm lost in Silk Song again. Big surprise over there, by the way. Who would have guessed? But yeah. So I need to find my path in that game too, so that next week when I start recording, I have some progress to show. But yeah, I would say I still have a lot of Silk Song episodes still going. So it's not that I will be like in super trouble, but yeah, I'm gonna just try and find my path. So I'm not gonna lie, the options look pretty limited. But anyways, what a terrible fate they have visited upon you, to cast you away in the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Well, the latter, option definitely sounds the, best. So yeah, let's take the nail and cut through this stupid dream. But anyways, taking the dream nail, and yeah, with this, we can have pretty much infinite souls in this game. Provided there's an enemy that we can actually dream nail, because yeah, there are some entities that cannot be done that. But anyways, it's running very well, to be honest. Like, it looks extremely well. But yeah, GTA 4 is running super well. That much I can tell you. I have kept its FPS logged, but while I've kept its FPS logged, yeah, 75 frames is like pretty good. Over that, it's not running bad, but it's just my personal preference. While yes, a higher FPS would be like cool to see. Yeah, it sometimes jumps from like 80 to 60. So that's why I just logged it to 75. Seems like a decent middle ground. Though it rarely jumps below 75. So yeah, there's that. I must say there are some graphical glitches here and there, which were also present on the PC version. So it's not a perfect mod. But yeah, the mod otherwise works really well. But yeah, what about you, dude? You also uploaded your finale today, right? Of the Bowser's Inside Story. What are you gonna replace it with? But anyways, okay, yeah, so now that we have the Dream Nail, we can actually do some of the Dream Bosses in this game. So I guess we can just hop right into it, huh? Also, by the way, we can also do the Grey Mourner quest over here too. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified of that place. So yeah, we're gonna ignore that for now, and instead, let's go ahead and do our first Dream Boss. I do not know, what should I do? Should I go and fight the upgraded versions of the Sword Tyrant? I think that's the only one I can do. But anyways, okay, here's the first Dream Boss, Zero. Might do Final Fantasy X, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Jak 3. Gotta get back into 3 games running. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of work, not gonna lie. Stop there. Those who try to lead this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom, I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams, I would cut that plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? Well, I do not know. What do you consider me challenging you to a duel and, take your souls, basically? Which, yeah, by the way, this is a pretty big ethical question, I remember, in the Horror Night community back in the day. Yeah, what do you think? Is it ethical to take their souls with the Dream Nail? I mean, technically what we're doing is kind of necessary, but, at the same time, we are technically, ruining their memory, I suppose. By the way, one weird thing about this boss is that even though he summons like 4 swords, he never actually uses all 4 of them together. He always hits you with like 1 at a time. And all he does after he summons 4 is just to speed his attacks up. But anyways. I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor. Simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. I mean, sure. But yeah. If it's needed, sucks, but gotta do what we gotta do. Haha. To be honest, you know what? These guys are, These guys are technically not anything, related super deep into the lore, but still. I'm not super familiar, so... Okay, so basically what is happening is that, in this game, there is like two realities. One is like, where we are, which is the real world. But there's a separate world called the dream world, which is basically a world where your memories and, basically all your memories are responsible for creating whatever is present in that world. So, yeah, that's basically how this world of Horror Night works. There are two worlds, and these guys who we were, fighting, the Dream Warriors, they are basically the memories of this person. So the real Zero has died. How he died is up for speculation, but... oh, hi, Vinny, Vinny, welcome to the stream, my dude. But anyways, okay, what are we doing next? Are we doing Soul Tyrant? I guess we could do that. Okay, for Soul Tyrant, we need to... Okay, oh my god, did I even not take the... No, wait, I must have taken it, right? Yeah, this must be the one. Because, yeah, how did I freaking miss... what do you call it? The freaking, this thing. Because, yeah, I remember I teleported from over here. But, yeah. Should we do Soul Tyrant right now? Technically, there's no risk from dying to Soul Tyrant, because Soul Tyrant is technically a dream boss. And I was explaining this in the stream before this as well. But, yeah. Dying to dream bosses does not count as death, because they are technically not taking place in the real world. Instead, those dream bosses take place in the dream realm, which apparently, is just, what do you call it? You're defeating those dreams or memories through your dreams and memories. You're not really physically fighting the, entity over there. So, it doesn't really count as death if you die over there. It's a bit weird, if I can be honest, just like, typically, it's typical for Souls games to have this kind of, what do you call it? You call it twisted, concepts. But yeah, what do you guys think about it? Do you like this dream concept? Because I've not uploaded this episode of Silksong yet, but I have found one dream section. More particularly a dream boss in Horror Night Silksong. So... that was pretty cool. So I would still love to know where I'm actually supposed to go, because the last time I was exploring, it was an area called the Sand of Karak. And the Sand of Karak, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do not know how to progress in that area. But anyways, okay, so let's just do Soul Tyrant, because why not? I think it would be a fun challenge to do him early on. See how we fare against him. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, once you get the Dream Nail, as you can see, these bosses, who have died, have their bodies glow with this stuff over here. So yeah, you can basically then use your Dream Nail to, strike their dead bodies and go into the Dream Realm, which basically shows their memories. So yeah, let's see how Soul Master actually remembered himself to be. Soul Tyrant. Alright. Now the good thing about the Soul Tyrant over here is that this dude... what do you call it? He doesn't do double damage. So most dream bosses will do double damage. Just to raise their difficulty a little bit. But anyways. Okay, oh my god. I think I'll just have to... what do you call it? Okay, oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to hit him because I don't have the Shaman Stone. Probably should have gotten that, honestly, not gonna lie. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god. That was only a single hit. You usually get double hits on him. But anyways, okay. Let's just heal here before he does something stupid. But anyways, okay, hold up. By the way, in this fight, I would just say let him come to you. Yeah, dashing too much usually results in death. But anyways, okay, that's good. Okay, oh my god, I missed. But hey, at least I got 2 hits, which is probably better. Anyways, okay, hold up. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought he would dash. Usually that's what he does when he goes to the corner. But anyways, okay. Alright, cool. Okay. It's really weird that, dying to this harder version of the Soul Master does not result in permadeath in Steel Soul, which is a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, usually I see this guy, charge at me from... okay, what is he doing? Yeah, I always see him charge from the left side and don't see him too much charging from the right side, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, oh my god. Alright, cool, whatever. Yeah, we can always get a heal over here too. That's always good to remember. But anyways, my god, I'm actually able to hit him while he's doing the dash, or like, when he does the desolate dive, which is pretty cool. Didn't really expect myself to be able to pull that off again, but oh well. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just get him. Okay, perfect. I got a hit on him again. Alright. Okay, perfect. Alright, second phase. So let's see if I can get this guy now. Okay, oh my god. Okay, oh my god, I'm missing my hits. Alright, there we go. Started hitting him. Yeah, all you need to do is just jump up and then, just attack. You usually hit him because he spawns a little bit lower and then... Okay, oh my god, that orb did not got destroyed, huh? Okay, hold up. Just remember that, you can't heal in this phase. So, yeah, you better be doing as much damage as possible. But anyways, yeah, not a problem. Okay, alright, there we go. Okay, down goes the Soul Tyrant. Okay, and yeah, now we can actually listen to his memories. In my dreams, I could see it. The kingdom's salvation, the cure for the plague. The answer was in the soul that animates our bodies. But the king, why? He opposed everything I did. His jealousy, his madness, by standing against me, he robbed me of my immortality. Now the king and his kingdoms are dead, but I will live forever. Live forever in my dream nail, my dude, because yeah, you don't have a life anymore. I took it, but anyways, okay, yeah, that's 300 dream essence right over there. But yeah, and with that, now we have completed the Soul Sanctum. Now there's no reason to return there. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, my last bench was in Resting Grounds. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, probably should have taken the one in City Storage, but oh well, it is what it is, dude. But yeah, anyways. Actually, hold on a second. I just remembered. I don't need to do the Grey Mourner. Okay, to be fair, I can't even do the Grey Mourner quest right now because I did not took the freaking Crystal Heart from Crystal Peak. But doesn't this area allow you to like, what do you call it? Oh, wait. Yeah, this area is dangerous, dude, because there are these double damage dealing enemies, which can be pretty dangerous. Also, they have a lot of health too. But anyways, also this place, oh yeah, this place is just full of damage. Just need to be careful of that. But anyways, okay, let me just open this too. Also trigger this. But yeah. Okay, oh my god. Wait 1 second. Anyways, okay, oh my freaking god. Alright, cool. And let's get this Harness Seal. Let me see if I can get the soul. Although, wait a second, I have to probably kill one of these guys to actually get the Soul Eater charm, right? Because it's located somewhere over here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my freaking god, dude. That is not cool, but any freaking ways. Alright. Wait, can he not hit me here? Let's see. Okay, oh my god, he couldn't hit me over here. But that was cool. By the way, I'll take the free grub. Don't mind me. But anyway, can you not like break any other stuff over here? Seriously? Wow, I thought we could. Anyways, okay, let's me just get rid of this guy too. My god, I'm not gonna lie, that, what do you call it? Our nail is doing like seriously high damage. I did not expect it to do that much. But anyways, I think this goes to the Grey Mourner's home, right? Like this path? Oh yeah, this path goes to her home. Okay, so we're gonna, ignore that one for now. But, okay, where does this go to? I think this is where we get the Soul Eater charm, right? Oh, okay. Oh my god, I forgot about this BS. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a guy like right in front of me, right? Yeah, I remember this. Okay, hold up. Okay, cool. Alright. And now we can just take the Soul Eater charm for free, which is right here. And then what we can do is take the... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what this lake's name is. But anyways, okay, yeah, avoid that. And then, did I deal with all of them? I don't think so, right? I think I may have left one alive. Yeah, I did leave one alive. Okay, cool. Not that we really care about that, but yeah. Now we can go over here. What is this lake called again? I forgot. Although we don't even need to take the lake, honestly, now that I think about it. We can just take this. And yeah, this should allow us to get to the King's Station, the other side of the City of Tears. Which is neat. By the way, this is where you go as soon as as soon as possible. If you're trying to do the speed run, I think it's called speed run 2, where you need to beat the game in 5 hours. But yeah, anyways, okay, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take that. Also, these rich guys, which by the way, these guys are excellent farm for Geo. If you want it, obviously. I don't need to personally right now, but I'll take it all the same. But anyways, okay, I think there's some item found here, but yeah, this area can also be dangerous because there are like dangerous enemies in this place. Yeah, because this is a freaking arena. But anyways, okay, hold up. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, then we have some Robert guys over here. Okay, oh my god. I don't even know how I hit him over there. But anyways, okay, hold up. Okay, cool. Let me just get this guy too. Alright, perfect. Man, they don't stand a chance right now. I don't even know how Fragile Strength is doing that much damage. I'm not used to it giving this much damage with just like a basic upgrade nail. But anyways, okay, Master Shard piece. Oh, sorry, not Master Shard piece, but the Soul Vessel piece. We'll definitely take that. But yeah, now let's continue to go towards... I don't know, should we do Watcher Knights first? We can probably knock off our first Dreamer right here. I mean, I guess I should probably do it anyway because it's not like, you know, I will, what do you call it? I can save the Forgotten Crossroads anymore because, yeah, I think once you get to this point in the game, the Forgotten Crossroads gets converted, right? I don't remember what the exact point is, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere over here only. But anyways, dude, I think we can go here too. Though obviously this is a freaking trap, I remember. Okay, oh my god, just freaking go down. Alright, cool. Alright, what were they even guarding? Okay, oh my god, definitely not worth it if you ask me. But yeah, okay, let me just go here real quick. And yeah, by the way, what are we doing? Are we doing Watcher Knights? They can be a bit dangerous of a boss, but you know, so far I've managed to at least handle the boss fights really well. Also, that guy just fell down, you know, completely despawning from the world because, yeah, they don't, what do you call it, transition between worlds like we can do. But yeah, I do not know. What do you guys think? But anyways, do I remember how to, what do you call it, yeah, get over here? Because, yeah, there's a, okay, oh my god. Yeah, we can actually get up here because there's something to pick up here. Not near for 112%, but hey man, it's a cool stuff to have anyway. And that's a Harroner seal. But anyways, okay, cool. Now that we have that, and the King Station, which by the way, this is probably the central station of this, what do you call it, entire game. Like, you'll be coming back to this place a lot if you're doing the 5-hour, what do you call it, achievement for this game. But anyways, let me just go through here. We'll ignore Kingdom's Edge for now because I think we kind of need also these guys. Yeah, these guys are dangerous. Need to be careful of them. Though luckily we can avoid them entirely for now. So that's something. But anyways, okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to fight this dude. This dude is definitely going to cause problems otherwise. But anyways, okay, cool. Okay. Can I get here or do I need a key? Oh. I'm going to save my simple key for now for the, what do you call it? The Royal Waterways. Because, yeah, that's an area we actually need to go to make progress. But, yeah. Okay, cool. I think we can find, yeah, this over here. By the way, this is completely just for Geo. Because this one rich bug over here just has a lot of Geo. When you know, it gives you a lot of Geo if you die. Or, like, you know, when this thing dies. Otherwise, it serves absolutely no purpose in the game. But anyways, okay, now that we have taken care of that, yeah, let's continue to go forward, I suppose. We can also probably go to the hidden station now that I think about it from here, right? Which, by the way, this guy has some amazing eyes to be able to see me through here. But anyways, okay, you know, you know what? I was talking about, you know, going to the Watcher Knights early, but do I even have the ability to go to the Watcher Knights at this point? I mean, I need the skill to honestly do it because, yeah, there's no need to, again, get any double jump to actually fight the Watcher Knights this early. But yeah, let's see if I can actually get to the Watcher Knights this early. Although I think I may have messed it up, right? Because the Watcher Knights are supposed to be in the behind area. But anyways, okay. Yeah, you go down here. And I don't think there's anything up here though. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Let me just see if I can get to the Watcher Knights. I think they're above me, right? Like from here. Oh yeah, here. So now to get to the Watcher Knights over here. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I messed it up. Yeah, basically you're supposed to pogo off of that and then, yeah, instantly dash towards it. And yeah, you can get to the Watcher Knights without a double jump. Unfortunately, I'm too bad at the game. So yeah, we messed that one up. But anyways, okay, let me just do the Hornet cutscene right now. I don't know if it's needed to transfer Hornet to her Hornet Sentinel boss fight. But yeah, I'll do it here anyways. You know, even though this is not Silk Song, it's Hornet who is farming Aura over here, by the way. Again, we meet Little Ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You are underestimated, though. I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise then you have managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth, you'll still attempt a role in Harness perpetuation, seek the grave in ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. Alright, well, we'll definitely do that. Which, by the way, yeah, that's needed for the 100, or you know, the true ending of this game. Although there's no true ending for this game, to be honest. But, you know what? Most people consider the true ending, basically. But yeah, you need to do that. But anyways, okay, yeah. New map. Royal Waterways. Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of this area, personally speaking, but you know, maybe that's just me. But anyways, okay, let me just at least go through here. And you know, meet the dead body of yeah, this dude over here. Which, yeah, by the way, for people who have played the normal version of, you know, normal difficulty Hollow Knight, yeah, this NPC over here is alive in normal difficulty. Because it sells you, because you know, this NPC sells you rancid eggs. Obviously, rancid eggs are completely useless in Steel Soul because, well, you can't die and just respawn. If you die, yeah, that's it. There is no respawning for you. So yeah, because of that, they just decided to kill this NPC for Steel Soul only. So yeah, there's that, I suppose. But anyways, okay. Oh my freaking god, dude. Okay, I also remember that one of the secret walls in this area is like in the freaking water for some bizarre reason. I have no idea why that's the case, but anyways, okay, I think we're supposed to go over here, right? For the Dung Defender. Which, by the way, this is also a pretty unique enemy. But anyway, let's see. Am I right? Because yeah, if I'm right, he will make sound. Okay, oh my god. But yeah, we're right. Yep, that's the Dung Defender, alright. Though to be honest, it's also pretty easy to see that the other Dung Defender is here. But anyways, yeah, let's just get him out as well. Because why not? And yeah, let's go ahead and deal with the only survive. Oh wait, we can do this, by the way. I forgot to mention this. Yeah, you can actually pull the Dung Defender out from the freaking underground if you have the Desolate Dive. But anyways, okay, hold up. I recommend doing it a little bit closer to him so that he gets hit by the freaking dive too. But anyways, okay, hold up. Alright, cool, perfect. Okay, how much HP does he have? I don't think he should have much HP, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay. Okay, cool. Alright, second phase. Alright. Too bad he can still be knocked out, which is a bit funny. But anyways, okay, cool. Okay, oh my god. He's not doing the funny attack where, you know, you can just bounce him off over and over again. But, oh well. I'll still finish him off, I suppose. But anyways, okay, cool. But by the way, I'm not gonna lie. This dude right here is my favorite NPC in the entire game. But anyways, okay, down goes the Dung Defender. Which, by the way, because of Desolate Dive's ability to, you know, knock this guy out of his dung. Yeah, I always recommend you defeat his Soul Master first before, you know, coming to this guy. But anyways, and yeah, with that, we can now access Yzma's Tear once you, you know, unlock this over here. But anyways, okay, so now we can even access the hidden station, honestly. Is there any point in doing that without the Kingdom's Edge? No, not really. But hey man, it's something cool, I suppose, at the end of the day. To be able to do. I guess we could do that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just do that. I could do some things without the double jump, but you know what? Now that we are this close to getting the double jump, yeah, why not just get it? Like why bother? But anyways, okay, cool. All right, and now let me just not get myself killed on these freaking spikes. Although wait a second, do you need crystal heart to get through this area? Oh wait, I might be screwing up on that one. I think we may need. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, I think we might need the crystal heart. Okay, oh my god, I really should have taken it. Oh, well, too late to turn back now. So let's just keep going towards the, an end game area, honestly. Now, to be honest, this early part of the hidden station slash the abyss slash void, whatever you want to call this place. Yeah, this is not going to be too big of a problem, at least right now. But anyways, okay. Because, yeah, we are just fighting basic ass enemies right now. But anyways, okay. My god, what is this guy doing? Alright, let me just heal here real quick. Alright, cool. And yeah, let's just, go through here. Yeah, I don't have the tram pass key. Although I don't even remember where you get it. But anyways, okay. So now, yeah, the ancient basin. Oh, that's Cornifer. I completely missed who that was. But anyways, a true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Haronis, Pale King, relieve you of your burden. Drop all geo into the fountain. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know how many geo you need to actually give to him, but yeah. You need to give a certain amount to get, I think, one of the mass shards from this statue over here. I know it's a bit BS, but hey man, what can you do? It's required to, you need to require, that sacrifice is required. So, yeah, not much we can do about that. But anyways, okay. So below us is the abyss, but the abyss is locked until you get the king's brand, which you don't have obviously right now, because for that you need to defeat Hornet Sentinel. But anyways, okay. Okay, my god. What is my favorite way to play this? My favorite way would be just to, I don't know, I like to personally just spend my time in God Home. I don't really do speedruns like, normal people do. But yeah, if you don't know what God Home is, it's, okay, let's see, can you, oh yeah, you can just pogo off of these things. Normally you will need the crystal heart to, go through here, but yeah, you don't need to as long as you can, time these pogos correctly and just not get yourself killed. But anyways, yeah, I don't even spend most of the time in, doing stuff like this. I just know because I used to watch a lot of speedrun and, other stuff in the game. So yeah, this is why I know that, you can do this stuff without crystal heart, for example. But yeah, I'm more into God Home and just boss fights. That's what my, cup of tea is in this game. But anyways, okay, oh my god, how can I make this over here possible? I think for this one, I definitely need the crystal heart, right? Yeah, because I don't think this one will be possible. Okay, never freaking mind. We need to come back to this place teensy tiny bit time later. So yeah, let me just go back to the King Station and yeah, let's go back to the Crystal Peak, honestly. Although, what is the fastest way? Is it the Forgotten Crossroads again? I guess it is, right? Oh well. Let's go back, I suppose, and yeah, get the crystal heart at the very least. But anyways, yeah, we'll get the stag nest once we, get the double jump. But anyways, okay, this one, yeah. Okay. Which, by the way, do you plan to pick up this game for your channel sometime, Arcane? I think this would be a decent game for your channel, if I can be honest. Or you could do it on streams as well if you want. But anyways, by the way, for anybody who has played, okay, oh my god, yeah, I completely forgot about this bug grub somehow. But yeah, for anybody who has played Silksong in stream, yeah, can you tell me how can I get to the upper parts of Sand of Karak? Okay, let's see. That'll motivate you to finish me. Yeah, honestly, dude, at this point, I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing too. Because, like, for example, when I was doing Monster Hunter World and Rise on my channel, I remember in Monster Hunter World, I think I showed every single boss, but I didn't beat every single boss. However, for Monster Hunter Rise, I didn't even show the final boss that I did not show in the entire game because I had shown everything else. The problem was that the final boss, yeah, it was just like, it was a slog to grind to get to him. And yeah, like, I do not know. I just didn't want to do the grind and I ended up just not doing him. By the way, speaking of Monster Hunter, yeah, I was grinding Monster Hunter World again, you know, just for funsies. Because I was reminded of that game because of your stream with Cloud. Or, you know, the small stream that you ended up doing. Obviously, that didn't, you know, end up working out. But hey, man, that's Capcom's fault. But yeah. So I was just grinding that. And yeah, I'm... yeah, let's just say I am no longer as good as I used to be. Because my god, like... Some of the things that I used to like casually just do in that game during my grinding, yeah, I can't do that anymore. It's absolutely crazy, not gonna lie. Like, you know, just how much you can degrade if you know, drop a game for like, I don't know, 8 months at this point. But to be fair, I was doing Monster Hunter on my channel for like what? I think, because I started it in August of 2024. And I finished, like the last episode that I uploaded was in April of 2025. So yeah, that was absolutely crazy. I spent so much time playing that game. But yeah, I feel like because I wasn't doing much for it on the channel, because yeah, I started Lies of P afterwards. Yeah, I decided to just ditch the game. And yeah, I wanted to get to the grinding back just so that I could do the final boss in Rise that I did not show. But yeah, I ended up never doing it because yeah, I was like, I may not even show this boss on the stream or on my channel, so what's the point? But yeah, so I understand, you know, not being able to. Also, what is this place? I think this has a bench, right? Somewhere over here? I don't remember. I guess I can take the bench at the very least. Oh yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. Although unfortunately I don't have that freaking quill that I should have taken, honestly, now that I think about it. But anyways, first I need to get the freaking crystal heart, whose location I have completely forgotten. Okay, well, I know where it's located. I just don't know how to unlock the door that leads you to it. But yeah, once we can get that, honestly, we can even get the pale ore that is at the top of this, you know, crystal peak. Because yeah, that's what I was trying to get before. And well, I definitely, you know, was able to do it at one point without, you know, the crystal heart. Yeah, clearly at this point, I think I will just die trying to doing that. So, yeah, let's just not even worry about that anymore. But anyways, okay, I think 3 hits is enough for this, right? Okay, cool. But yeah. So like, how far, like, did you get the dream nail that I got in this, you know, this stream right now during a Horror Night playthrough? It's technically not, actually, no, is the dream nail needed? I think it is, right? Because how would you activate the dreamers? So did you get the dream nail in your playthrough? Alright, till then I think I'll just try to find the freaking path to the, what do you call it, the crystal heart? Oh, you did not, huh? Wow, you must have been then seriously early then. Because that dream nail, I would say, is kind of an early game item. I didn't get it last stream because I just got distracted doing like some late game areas first. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Wait, so you just skipped the fungal wastes as well? Seriously? Oh my god, this game's pathing can be so different between players, honestly, not gonna lie. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that is definitely something, dude. You know, skipping fungal wastes entirely, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like for most people, the first 3 areas you go to are Forgotten Crossroads, then you go to Green Path, and then from there you go to fungal wastes. So it's crazy that you just skipped all of that. But anyways, okay, yeah, now that I'm on the right side, now let's, you know, try and get the crystal heart. Although I don't think it's located here, right? But anyways, alright. Okay, cool. But first, let me just unlock this. Though we probably won't even need it if I mess this one up. But anyways, okay. There's a grab over there, but we can't get to it, far as I know, until we get the crystal heart. But anyways, okay, cool. And let's me just do this. I remember my very first Steel Soul run that I did. I lost to this exact area, by the way. Like, this over here. The stuff that you need to go through in order to get the freaking crystal dash. But anyways, okay. Yeah, because I remember I had to get hit over here to cross this area. But anyways, let's see. Alright, cool. Okay, and now this area is a little bit BS that we have in front of us. Yeah, okay, hold up. Okay, oh my god, cross quickly. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, well, that worked. Alright, perfect. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I remember I died to that exact same place when I first, did Steel Soul. And I was trying to get the crystal heart, and yeah, I failed. But luckily we got it this time, and yeah. Now we have the ability to just soar through the air, basically. Like this. But yeah. By the way, which ability do you guys like the most? Do you like this one, or do you like the Mothwing Cloak, the double jump of this game? But anyways, okay. So now that we have that, let me just fix the freaking. Yeah. Let me just get this grub right here. Oh, you didn't even get the crystal heart, huh? Oh wow. Jet Blast is your choice, huh? I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that is definitely cool about this game is just how many things you can actually do without the crystal dash. The double jump ones are, I feel like, kind of easy. Like all the double jump, things that you can do without the double jump are, just, lure an enemy to a place and then just poke off of them. But yeah, the crystal dash one, like if you want to skip those areas where the crystal dash is used, yeah, you need to be like super precise, which, I clearly am no longer good at this area. I used to be able to do that, but that was like 5 years ago at this point, so. Oh, okay, oh my freaking god. Should I do these? Okay, oh my god, these guys are just gonna spam the crap out of me, but anyways, okay. Alright, let me just get rid of this guy. You know what? Let me just get the grub real quick. I think we can just dash through here, right, to get this guy. Although that one guy is stopping me. Okay, oh my god, he freaking dodged the attack. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay. Okay, oh my god, I didn't even... Alright, never freaking mind. I, screwed up. Alright, well, that is the end of that first attempt at Steel Soul. And yeah, as you can see, you can no longer attempt Steel Soul if you die. Okay, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, Crystal Peak has once again claimed one of my Steel Soul runs. Alrighty, dude. So thank god we were not that far into the game, luckily. Yeah, I kind of just jet past it, most of the things that you're supposed to get, near the mid game, so... It's fine. It's fine. We can, get back to that place pretty soon, hopefully. Yeah, one of the things that I would say really suck is if you have collected like 9 hearts or something, or like 9 masks of health, and you die in like Trial of Fools. Like I remember, that when that happened to me, my god, that really sucked. I remember that much. Yeah, because the third Trial of Fool challenge, yeah, that one was absolutely crazy. I had sunk like I think around I don't remember how many hours I had sunk into it, but yeah, it was a long run, and yeah, then I failed at the very end, and yeah, boy, that one was like much worse than what we just got over here. But anyways, okay, I no need to now watch this anymore. People who have been around, you can watch my first stream for all this context. But anyways, okay, actually, you know what? Oh, never mind. He survived. But yeah, okay. So what? Are we gonna follow the same pattern, or do we mix things up this time around? Maybe I should just stop doing fancy stuff like what I just tried to do this time. Or like, the previous attempt. But anyways. Okay, where'd that lifeblood bug go? He should be somewhere over here, unless he seriously just... Okay, oh my god, I think he might have died to the spikes. Okay, never freaking mind then. Honestly, you know what? I don't think I even need to collect the Geo this time around. Which, by the way, yeah, for anybody who might be joining in the stream now, are we saving Zord this stream? Because the last run we actually had not saved Zord. We actually let the Vengefly King, King kill him. And for those of you who are new, if we let Zord die, we miss out on one boss. Stupid boss, to be honest, but it's still a boss fight nonetheless. Actually, wait a second. Do you miss on one boss or do you miss on like 3 bosses in total? I think there are like 3 bosses you actually miss on him. But to be honest, it's technically only 2 bosses, but yeah. More bosses, yeah, I do not know about that. People who are experienced know exactly what kind of bosses Zord gives you. Like, I do not know. I think I'm kind of, stretching the definition of a boss at that point. But anyways, you see this dude over here? So last time I talked to him instantly when we came over here, but... See that? If you ignore him, he actually calls you. And his dialogue is also different over here. Oh, you came back. You walked straight past me. I thought maybe I had faded away along with this town. But yeah, the rest of the dialogue is exactly the same. But yeah, just wanted to, show that off. I guess, hey man, that's, one blessing, one blessing in disguise. Now I can talk about some changes that you can, only experience if you play the game again. But anyways, alrighty dude. Yeah, I think at least till the Brooding Molech section, I should keep the playthrough just as how I did it, in the stream before. After that, we can do some of the, changes, I suppose, that, would make the run a little bit better. Like, for example, just not goofing around with, pogoing and all such things, and then just, okay, oh my god. Well, first of all, this much pogoing, I think, is fine. Just not try to, do what we were doing in the last run. Also, there was no point of this corner. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, that's whatever. But anyways, okay. Okay, my god. Man, how did I manage to lose like 2 HP already? I don't even know. But anyways, okay. Let's do the Brooding Molech boss fight for, those of you who may have missed it in the last stream. Because, yeah, this is the first boss I usually take on. I don't actually take on the freaking False Knight and the freaking, Grustmother as my first boss. I take on this guy. But anyways, okay. Although, to be honest, how late would you consider this boss? Like, yeah, he's much more tough compared to those two because those two are like tutorial bosses. Where this one is a proper boss, but yeah. Anyways, okay. Because I don't think he's that, or like she is not that hard of a boss. I think this is a female, right? I don't really know if I can be honest. Which, by the way, another fun fact about this boss. Yeah, this boss is probably the only boss in the entire game that has an actual visible asshole that you can see. Where it, does this jump over here, for example. But anyways, okay. Although since we didn't upgrade our nail, her HP shouldn't be that high. But anyways, okay, whatever. Let's see. I think she should be close to death, honestly, now that I think about it. But anyways, okay, let's see. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, there we go. This boss drove you insane. Took 40 to 60 minutes to beat. Wait, what? You also did him early, huh? Or like her early. Oh, wow. Because I think the normal way to get to this boss is to actually get the double jump. Yeah, like that late into the game. Then you get the double jump and then you fight this boss. I think that's the intended time for this boss to be fought. Which is why this is a hidden boss in the Forgotten Crossroads. But yeah. Man, if you got, driven to insanity by this boss, I'm gonna guess you also did him early. Alright, well, that's pretty cool, dude. But anyways. So, what? Did you actually... Oh, yeah, you did beat her, though, right? So, what do you think? Was it worth it to beat her? I personally think it is. Considering she gives you, like, mass shard piece, which is obviously useful. But, yeah. What are your thoughts about it? Hey? Yeah, I would definitely call her worth it. I mean, obviously for my run, because I want to go for 112%, I need to collect all the mass shards. So there's that, which means I also need to do that dreaded freaking, what was it called again? Okay, oh my god. Yeah, my brain is just not working right now, if I can be honest. Oh yeah, the delicate flower quest. Yeah, we need to do that dread thing as well because one of the master art pieces is locked behind that thing. But anyways, okay, let me just quickly make it past. Although, do we even need to do Gruz Mother right now? Let's just save her for later. Let's just try and get, as quickly as possible to the point where we were before. But anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave those geomounts up there for now. I don't think we need them. Also get rid of these guys. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god. By the way, you can actually shoot this stalagmite, towards them and they die from that in one hit. Just to make this, area a little bit faster. But anyways, not that they're very strong enemies in the first place though, but still. Alright, let me just, okay, oh my god, just take that. And yeah, I think let's just leave the geo stuff later, for later. Like, we get enough, relics in this game to actually, worry about that, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, cool. We just jump through here, and yeah. So, like what? If you were to ever do this, would you do this as stream, or would you do it as an LP on your channel? Stream, huh? Alright, well, that sounds good to me. Although, to be honest, you know what? If you just look at the map, it's really not that hard to tell where you actually need to go in this game, I feel like. I feel like the only time you can get actually lost in this game is if you're trying to find some secrets, which, yeah, some BS, some BS secrets are definitely present in this game. But, yeah, I would say for the most of the part, this game is like not that difficult to navigate through as long as you're keeping the map in handy. Which means buying the quill, the wayward compass, which honestly, you know what? I think that was the biggest mistake I did, guys. I did not buy the freaking wayward compass, the best charm in Hollow Knight. As I explained, in the previous stream along with, one of my viewers there. Yeah, it gives when you equip the wayward compass on your build, it gives a 50% boost to all of your charms effects, whichever ones you have equipped. And it also gives your nail a 100% boost to damage. Yes, it's the best charm in the game, what can I say? It does all of that on top of telling you where you're going in the game. You can't really get anything better than that. But yeah. Alrighty, dude. Which, by the way, yeah, if you're gonna... Oh yeah, by the way, did you answer that, would you be streaming something today or not? I forgot if you answered that. But anyways, okay. By the way, my god, is it just me or do I seriously feel that my freaking nail is swinging a lot faster? I don't know, I just feel that's the case, but anyways, okay. Which, okay, that's something, but anyways. Okay, yeah, by the way, one thing that I remember about this False Knight. Oh, you will, huh? What do you plan to stream then? Like just more Dark Souls, or do you want to stream something else? Oh, you haven't decided yet, huh? Oh yeah, I also forgot that you actually don't even need to defeat the False Knight, right? Because as far as I know, you can actually skip this fight. But there's no reason to skip this fight. This fight is like super easy. He's just meant to look, intimidating. He actually is not that much, scary, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, cool. Right. Okay, let me just knock this into him. Though I'm pretty sure, yeah, this fight is over. But anyways, okay, cool. And with that, yeah, the False Knight should be over. Fury, huh? I've never heard of Fury, if I can be honest. Which, by the way, how many people knew that, this guy's mace over here that he was using is an actual living bug? Yeah, by the way, that's a real thing. That mace is actually a living bug. Don't believe me? I watched this. Once it detaches from that pole, you can actually just hit it if you want. Though it doesn't die. But yeah. You just dodged. What did you dodge, dude? Alright, let me just get the Vengeful Spirit here real quick. Alrighty then. Okay, let's just get this. Oh. Yeah, you can actually hit the... I'm pretty sure the damage of the rocks are also like very high on the False Knight at least. I'm not sure how much damage it does to the Failed Champion though, which is his upgraded version. You know, the Soul Tyrant, like I showed, yeah, you can do a similar thing with the False Knight as well. Though his body is located like upper in the upper area of that arena. So you need the double jump to get to him. Because I don't think you can lure an enemy to get to the Failed Champion. So, but to be honest, defeating him is definitely worth it. Because as I remember, I think he gives you like 600 of those Dream Essence souls, which, you know, is good. Considering to, you know, go to the, you know, White Palace, you need 1800 of those things to fully upgrade in the Dream Nail. So yeah. But anyways, okay, let me just, you know, get some souls here real quick. Also get this dude. Also, oh my god, how did he fell down? Any freaking ways? Alright, cool. Let me just try to at least make it back to Hornet this stream then. Before I, you know, call this off. Though, to be honest, I still have a decent amount of time, I would say, for streaming. Anyways, okay, I don't think I need the souls. So let me just go down real quick and just hit this guy. Alright, cool. Okay, mind spitting out some of your, yeah, these guys. Okay, oh my god. Okay, cool. Alright, got him. Okay, that worked. Okay, cool. And let me just collect this, which is, you know, actually important for getting 112%. But yeah, that's the stupid thing about this game. Like, you know, one thing that I should tell you guys about is that, you remember that Fragile Strength charm that I was using? Yeah, if you give it, because like, you know, in the Grimtroop DLC, you can convert those Fragile Charms into Unbreakable Charms. So, you know, at that point, they don't break if you die. However, if you give them away, it actually takes away from your total percentage completion. So, in order to get your 112% back, you literally need to get those charms back from fragile to what do you call it, unbreakable versions. I'm not gonna lie, I always found that really annoying. And which is why I've never actually converted those fragile charms to, you know, what do you call it, unbreakable charms. Because, hey man, if you don't die, who cares if they are, you know, unbreakable, you know, not unbreakable charms. They're not gonna break anyway. But then again, that was my mentality 5 years ago when, you know, I was actually good at this game. Now I'm clearly not. But anyways, we can talk about my shenanigans, I suppose, a little bit later. First, let me just, you know, get back to Hornet. But anyways, okay, let me just fire this off. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I need one more. Okay. By the way, there is a, what do you call it, a screen transition glitch that you can do to hit this guy multiple times with a single Vengeful Spirit. That speedrunners use, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm never able to actually replicate that trick, if I can be honest. Oh, okay, oh my god. Okay, well, we don't have soul sources in this area, so I'll need to be careful here real quick. But anyways. Alright, back in Green Path again. Okay, my god, I'm not gonna lie, I also didn't save many grubs, which can be a problem. Though to be fair, I didn't get the grub song charm in the last run either. Which probably would have helped a lot with our, you know, issues in the previous run with the, you know, soul lacking stuff that we were suffering from. But anyways, okay, cool. Okay, oh my god, I also forgot that this guy's about to explode. Well, that was my bad. But anyways, okay. Okay, cool. Right, and then we just do this. By the way, there's also, what do you call it, another argument that some people have made. And that is that upgrading your nail is technically pretty bad because upgrading a nail means less hits to kill an enemy, which means you get less souls out of them. And since, you know, soul attacks do far more damage than, you know, a fully upgraded nail. Yeah, that's actually, like, you know, what do you call it? Like, you know, it's honestly better to have a weaker nail so that you can farm more souls and use your soul attacks for offense. I'm not gonna lie, kind of sound a bit weird if you ask me, but, you know, maybe I'm just not that good at the game to actually, you know, play into that argument, personally speaking. But anyways. Okay, my god, where was this stupid mosquito even charging towards? Alright, dude. I mean, it is what it is. But anyways, okay. You know what? Honestly, last run we actually messed up on the, what do you call it, hardest boss in Horror Nights. So, maybe we don't really mess up this time around. But anyways, okay, let me just do this real quick. Okay, now let me just, okay, my god. Maybe I should just stop powering through, honestly. We don't have the, what do you call it, masks to be able to do that. Well, masks and a bunch of other things, but not gonna get too technical over here. Okay, oh my god, I don't think I was supposed to fall down though, right? Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to fall down. Let me see if I can actually, like, climb up again. Okay, maybe from here I can definitely climb up. Okay, oh my god, these Oblobbles. Oh no, wait, Oblobble is the name of the boss. I think these guys are just called Obbles, right? The mini versions. Anyways, okay, let me just get rid of this dude. Alright. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go up, right? Okay, oh my god. Okay, cool. And then I think we're supposed to go this side, right? Where this guy is. Which, by the way, for those of you who have played Horror Night, you might be surprised to know, but this guy over here, this guy can actually survive a Shade Soul, by the way. That's actually absolutely crazy, not gonna lie. Like, that this early game enemy has enough HP to survive a Shade Soul, which is like a late game magic you get in this game. But anyways, alright, let's continue to go up. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, again, guys, final time to put, what do you call it, put in your votes. Do you want us to save Zord this run, or do we let him die again? Because last run we let him die. What are we doing this time? I'm not gonna lie, I really should learn how to make a poll on the channel. So to be honest, I probably would have to do it on my phone, right? Because I don't do it on my system. But anyways, so far I remember Arcane saying that he wants me to save Zord, but yeah, does anybody else want to say anything? Alright, I guess let's just change this up this time around, and yeah, save Zord this time. Alright, so now we have to deal with this Vengefly King. Which, by the way, yeah, you don't get to skip this guy if you, like, don't fight him here. No, I'm pretty sure you have to fight him here regardless, right? Because otherwise you can't even access Godhome. Because for Godhome, you need to beat every single boss in Horror Night. But anyways, okay, let me just spam my souls real quick. Also, I think I killed one of his minions. Okay, whatever. Okay, oh my god. Let's see. Okay, my god. Okay, come on. Okay, my god. He's just really, like, swooping from a very low height. But anyways. Yeah, the Vengefly King is not that difficult to deal with. But anyways. Alright, buddy, you good? Okay, yeah, he's good. Let's see. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, Cur. I am Zord the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. Yeah, sure, buddy, why not? Yeah, his weapon is definitely called the Life Ender. He's definitely a very, renowned and powerful warrior. What can I say, dude? Probably the strongest being in all of Hallownest. But anyways, okay. Let's just get this dude real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird that he can't attack above. Okay, oh my god. Okay, let me just get behind these guys real quick. And yeah, let me just heal here. I don't wanna, just tank hits and then just die, personally speaking. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, dude. My god, their HP is like surprisingly high, not gonna lie. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, got him. Okay. And now let me just collect at least this much geo. This should be enough though, hopefully. But anyways, alright. And then Yeah, let's just heal myself over here. I'm gonna try at least collect the grubs because yeah, they're kind of needed. But anyways, okay. Alright, alright. I think I'll probably just call the stream after we beat Hornet. And yeah, then we'll probably just progress this, sometime later in the next week. But yeah, although I'm not sure whether I'll do, what do you call it, Hornet next stream. Maybe I'll just go back to Pokerog. Because I still have an ongoing run over there, which I need to complete. Hopefully. Hopefully that run does not suffer the same fate as our run number 1 over here. But anyways. Yeah, let's just get, Miss Silksong, Miss Shaw, Miss whatever you want to call her. And yeah, then we'll end stream. But anyways, okay. Alright. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Let me just do this. I'm not sure if you can actually... I think the Shade Soul can hit her twice with the Shaman Stone, but I don't think the normal Vengeful Spirit can hit her twice. There's definitely something, but anyways. Just do this real quick. Okay, oh my god. Alright. Okay, cool. Of course, I'm not gonna lie. I was so tempted during my Silksong playthrough to just replace all of Hornet's attack voices in that game with the sound effect of Shaw that she's constantly spamming over here. I was tempted to do that, but I decided, you know what, let's not do that. Not only would that, increase the work on me significantly, but that gag would probably get too old because yeah, she will be attacking a lot over there. But anyways, and yeah, there we go. And now that we have the dash, I think let's just take the next bench. Shouldn't be that far from what I remember, but yeah, then we can call the stream. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired, and yeah, I would like to just, I think, go to sleep at this point. But first, I need to, ensure that this run is prepared for the next week. Because yeah, I would hate to, go back around over here and then, cross this area again to reach Fungal Vase. But yeah, here we go. I think this is the next bench, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna call this stream right here. So for anybody who hung around this stream, thank you so much for hanging out, checking out the stream. If you're watching this as a VOD, then yeah, thanks to you as well for checking it out. Hope you had a good time watching. And yeah, next stream will probably be on Pokerog on the, next, in the next week only. And yeah, I can only stream around Saturdays and Sundays only. That's usually where I can stream. If I get some holidays in between, then yeah, maybe I'll be able to do some streams then, but those are not guaranteed. But yeah, anyways, other than that, yeah, shout out to Arcane who hung around. And yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next one.